in this lineup in the series opener?
Matty, these are the lineups you want to be in. Driving to the ballpark, you got a cup of coffee in your hand, you look at the flags and they're blowing straight out. You're running to the manager's office if your name's not in the lineup. It just takes...
Striding into the box, Sean Brown. He's working on a 3-hit ball game right now.
Wow.
The 3-2 one more time. Now, oh my, this ball is crushed. Look at it go. And that's a home run into the top tank. So a 2-run shot to left center. First home run of the campaign for him. And the Royals have opened it up now 4-1.
Yeah, everyone in the stadium, including the guy in the mound, knew it was just a matter of time until this guy cranked one out of here. Well, that's the first one of the year, and many more are sure to follow.
Leading off the inning, Sean Brown, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Even though we're moving.
Hits it high and deep out to center field. Mullins ranging back onto the lawn and gone. So it's a solo shot to dead center. Home run number 3 here in the early going. And the Royals have cut it to 1. It's now a 3-2 score.
Man, you could see the center fielder tracking the ball the entire way. He thought he had it, and he might tell you he should have had it, but he just couldn't bring it back into the yard. Sometimes it's a game of inches, folks.
Now standing in, Sean Brown. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, Matty, big time K last time up, and it's been a tough series for him so far. You can tell he's just not seeing the ball off this team. Let's see if he can make an adjustment right here.
And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Oh my, it's gone! Santa Maria! Solo shot to right center. 4th home run here in the early going. As they get on the board, it's 4-1 now.
That's one of those pitches you wish you could take back as soon as it leaves your hand. But guess what? There are no delete or rewind buttons in baseball. That's a mistake.
Now to the plate, Sean Brown. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
And Matty, it was a pretty nasty breaking ball that buckled this guy. That has to be in the back of his mind as he walks to the plate right here. Has to protect against looking foolish again on the off speed.
First pitch on its way. Swung on and crushed. Everyone just stands there and watches it fly. So a 2-run shot to left center. Home run number 5 on the year. And the Royals have opened it up now 4-1.
Wow, another long ball in the early going of this one. The second one he's allowed in just 2 2/3 innings. Might want to warm up those showers. He might be heading that way real soon if he can't keep the ball in the yard.
Standing in, Sean Brown. He had a couple of hits in that ball game last night.
Ball today.
You know, Dero, this is time to get greedy. When you win 3 of the first 4, boy, if you can win 4 of the first 5, that sets up a really nice.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. So a solo shot here to left center field. 6th home run on the season for him. And the Royals are on the board first. It's 1-0.
Well, when it left its bat, I didn't think it had the height to even clear the fence. Shows you how much I know. That thing was a laser shot that just kept going. And
in now, Sean Brown is back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night. These White Sox, as they enter play today, they came out on the losing end last time out and are in a bit of a skid. In fact, they've lost 7 of their last 10. Swung on and crushed. Everyone just stands there and watches it fly. So it's a solo shot to dead center. 7 home runs for him on the year now, as the Royals move out in front now 2-0.
Boy, not the way you'd like to start a game, right? First inning, you come in, you give up 2 home runs. We'll see if he can regroup right here. It's not easy to sometimes come back from that. Make that throw, so that was pretty special. Benito Santiago made throwing from his knees famous when he was playing, but it's a really tough one to pull off. That's a long throw without any legs underneath it, so hats off to him on that one.
Swung on and crushed. Everyone just stands there and watches it fly. So a solo shot down the line in left. 8th home run on the season for him. And with it, the Royals are back to even at 1 apiece.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in the game.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Sean Brown. He's 2 for the Yankee Ball Club entering play this afternoon here. They've had it going the last 10 games. They're 7-3 over that stretch, including a win last time out. Hit high and deep out there to left center field. Back goes Stanton at the track. The wall. Unbelievable. A home run. I don't believe what I just saw. I don't believe what I just saw. So a solo shot here to left center field. Home run number 9 on the year. And the Royals are on the board first. It's 1-0.
Hey, listen, there's an old adage in baseball that solo home runs won't kill you. This is one of the top hitters in that lineup. So a home run, a solo home run right here is not the end of the world.
So striding forward now, Sean Brown. He did not play last night, but clearly just getting started here in Seattle. Oh, and there's a drive to deep left center. You can pretty much forget about this one. This is way out of here. So a solo shot here to left center field. Number 10 for him on the year. And the Royals are on the board first. It's 1-0.
I think if this pitch would have been a little higher and in on his hands, it would have been effective. But he left this one belt high. Big mistake. He's a guy that will feast on.
Ready for another chance? Sean Brown.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move in. These guys have got to be frustrated as an offensive unit so far in this one. They haven't been able to crack the code on their opponent, but it's not like they're getting
Swung on and crushed. Everyone just stands there and watches it fly. A solo shot here to left, number 11 for him on the season, but they're going to need a few more here as they're still well behind. Guys, we've seen 4 big balls between the two teams so far today. What are your impressions of the long ball display we're watching?
Yeah, Matt, you know
What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, Matt, this guy keeps his team in the ball game. He's won 2 of his last 3 starts, so he's been throwing the ball really well. And one of the keys for this guy is getting early outs to keep his pitch count down. If he
Swung on and crushed. Everyone just stands there and watches it fly. So a solo shot down the line in left. 12 home runs for him now thus far. And the Royals are on the board first. It's 1-0.
Wow, talk about a guy getting hot, right? Hits a bomb, hit one yesterday. Usually when he gets hot, he starts to hit them in bunches, and this could be the beginning of a very
Ready now, Sean Brown comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
this time up, but this at-bat seems to be a totally different direction. He's showing good patience now, and he's got a real good count at 2-0.
Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. And it's gone. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Number 13 for him on the year. And the Royals are on the board. It's now a 3-1 ball game.
When that pitch was grooved right down Main Street, he couldn't believe it. He started salivating when he saw it, but stayed back enough to put a great swing on it.
At the plate, Sean Brown, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run. High in the air, carrying well out to deep center. Oh my, it's gone! Santa Maria! So a 3-run blast to deep center here, number 14 on the season, and they will jump ahead here. It's now 4-2.
Wow, talk about a guy getting hot, right? Hits a bomb, hit one yesterday. Usually when he gets hot, he starts to hit them in bunches, and this could be the beginning of a very, very good hot streak.
Mound for Kansas City. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, man, we're going to look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his last 3 starts, this is a guy that's not a power type of pitcher, so he needs to rely on being down in the strike zone. One of the keys, he tends to lose being aggressive when he falls behind, and it kind of nibbles around.
Swung on and crushed. Everyone just stands there and watches it fly. Shot to right center. Home run number 15 for him thus far. And with it, the Royals are back to even at 1 apiece.
Hey, listen, there's an old adage in baseball that solo home runs won't kill you. This is one of the top hitters in that lineup. So a home run, a solo home run right here is not the end of the world.
Sean Brown will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the second inning as we flash you back to take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling. First pitch on its way. Swung on and crushed. Everyone just stands there and watches it fly. A solo shot here to left. His second home run of the game, and it's now an 8-6 ball game. One of the narratives of today's game has been driven by the long ball. We've seen these squads go deep a combined 5 times in this one.
Matty V, this is turning into home run
Off the plate inside.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
Takes this the other way to right. Spano is there. Let's see if they test it. And the Royals are going to win this one in walk-off style.
Hey, this game looked like it was going to be one of those wild ones right from the beginning. But when you could win this thing in walk-off ball game, a walk-off win?
Well, the lineup was clicking for him in this contest, and the man you see there was a major contributor. For that, he's the top player of the game.
Well, he blasted a couple of balls over the wall in this one, really put the guys on his back and carried him to the victory.
Coming to the plate now, Sean Brown. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Now another 1-2. High in the air, carrying well out to deep center. Hamilton going back, still going back. Gone to lead off the inning. So it's a solo shot to dead center, number 17 for him on the season, and the Royals have cut the deficit now to 2-1.
That's one of those pitches you wish you could take back as soon as it leaves your hand. But guess what? There are no delete or rewind buttons in baseball. That's a mistake, and it was a good job by his opponent to make him pay for it.
So stepping in, Sean Brown, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game.
Wow.
No runs, 3 hits, and no errors so far for the Royals. Oh, forget about this one. Baba Booey. And gone right down the line the other way. Wow. A solo shot down the line in right. Number 18 for him on the campaign. And the Royals are on the board first. It's 1-0.
I know hindsight's 20/20, but you can't throw that pitch to that guy. Don't forget, he homered yesterday. So you know he's locked in and ready to roll up there. We'll see if he learns from that mistake.
Digging in now for Kansas City, Sean Brown. He did his part yesterday after.
And Matty, this team finds itself with a huge lead, double digits right now, and climbing, playing really good baseball.
Hang on, this is hit deep into right center. This looks to have enough, and it does. A home run. Solo shot to right center. 19th home run for him on the season. And with it, the Royals are back to even at 1 apiece.
Wow, talk about a guy getting hot, right? Hits a bomb, hit one yesterday. Usually when he gets hot, he starts to hit them in bunches.
No runs, 3 hits, and no errors so far for the Royals. Here's a shot to left field and deep. On to Lansdowne and gone. A solo shot here to left, and even 20 home runs for him now thus far. And the Royals are on the board. It's now a 3-1 ball game.
Well, they're still down, but this homer right there might light a fire under the whole team. Give them a spark to climb back into this thing. We'll see if this gets them going.
No runs, 3 hits, 1 error so far for Kansas City. Here's a swing and a long drive high in the air and deep to center field. Oh my, it's gone! Santa Maria! So a solo shot here to left center field. Number 21 for him on the season, and the Royals have cut the deficit now to 2-1.
Yeah, and that's what you call a dream scenario or an absolute nightmare, depending on your viewpoint. A power pitcher on the bump and a power hitter at the plate. A plus B equals see you later.
So coming to the plate, now Sean Brown, 0 for 1 here in the early going.
His tool set, but not only that, the way he grinds at the plate, the way he battles defensively, this guy is one of the true superstars in our game.
Hammered the other way to deep right field. Casto going back on it, and goodbye. This one ain't coming back. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. Number 22 on the year, as the Royals have extended their lead to 4-0.
Well, teams have absolutely been teeing off on him the last couple of games. He gave up 3 bombs last time out, and he's already given up 2 here in the early going. You want your pitchers to be consistent, but not consistently bad.
Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, you can't always judge a pitcher by the numbers. I know the ERA is into the 4s coming into this start, but he's actually a pretty solid pitcher. And every once in a while, he can throw some decent games in there. It's not easy having an ERA under 4 in baseball. He's slightly over that, but this guy's a better pitcher than that ERA indicates.
High and deep to straightaway right. Casto ranging back at the track. The wall. Unbelievable. A home run. I don't believe what I just saw. I don't believe what I just saw. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Number 23 for him thus far. And the Royals are on the board first. It's 1-0.
There are certain guys in every lineup that you do not want to beat you. And this guy right now is swinging the bat so well, I'm not giving him a chance to do anything.
Digging in now for Kansas City, Sean Brown. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Swung on and crushed. Everyone just stands there and watches it fly. Center field. 24 home runs for him on the season, and with it the Royals are back to even at 1 apiece.
You want to certainly drive home runs out of the ballpark, then you better get on the gas, and that's what he did right there. That fastball was nuts.
Stepping up to the plate, Sean Brown. He singled his last time up.
Light up as an offensive player, and you just cannot get to it.
And now time granted here as he'll step out to rethink things, down 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he goes down and gets this fastball and takes it high in the air to deep straightaway center. Unbelievable. A home run. I don't believe what I just saw. I don't believe what I just saw. So it's a solo shot to dead center. Number 25 for him on the year as they open it up to 6-2 now.
Yeah, and as we take a look at it on replay, you can see this thing was gone from the second it left his bat. A thunderous shot that dang near gave the pitcher a little whiplash. Challenged him with a fastball and lost big time.
And he's 2 for 4 to this point.
Yeah, that last at bat, Danny.
Oh, and 1 count and the pitch. High and deep to center field. Back goes to Shields. At the track, the wall. Oh my, it's gone. Santa Maria. 2-run shot to straightaway center, his second of the game, as this is now a 7-run ball game. Well, that was this lineup's 3rd homer of the game.
You know, D-Row, looks like the boys are dialing long distance from the batter's box so far.
Yeah, the pitchers aren't.
Now in the box, Sean Brown is back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out.
Is right now. The games get long, the schedule gets long, and you start looking forward towards the end of the season.
Yeah, but you got to find a way, Dan. You know as well as I do. You got to look in the mirror. You're playing for way more.
Oh, this is hit high and deep out to left. Oh my, it's gone. Santa Maria. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left, and that is 27 for him on the year as the Royals move out in front now 2-0.
That's one of those pitches you wish you could take back as soon as it leaves your hand. But guess what? There are no delete or rewind buttons in baseball.
Digging in now for Kansas City, Sean Brown. And there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Oh, this is hit high and deep out to left. Oh, my! It's gone! Santa Maria! A solo solo shot here to left. Number 28 on the season, and the Royals are on the board first. It's 1-0.
Yeah, we always talk about how important it is to spot your starter or run or two early in the game, and he does just that, blasting a no-doubt bomb that serves notice. They're going to be swinging with the wood here. No better way to get the home crowd into it right out of the gates.
Now at the plate, Sean Brown. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Sean Brown.
First offering on its way. There's a drive high in the air and deep to left center field. Unbelievable. A home run. I don't believe what I just saw. I don't believe what I just saw. It's a two-run shot to straightaway left. 29 home runs for him on the year, and the Royals have taken the lead. It's 2-1.
Hey, that's one of the toughest parts about standing out there on the bump. Giving up a long home run or giving up a bomb at any time as a pitcher. You just have to regroup and get back on that.
Stepping in, Sean Brown. He enters play 6th in the American League in the batting race.
One of the best hitters in baseball, and he does it with some damage, too. Lots of extra base hits. He's in the top 5 in the league in slugging percentage as to win every single game. They've won games when they've had the lead. They've won games when they've had to come from behind. There isn't any game right now that this team feels it can't win.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. So a 2-run shot to left center and even 30 home runs on the year as the Royals move out in front now 2-0.
Well, when it left its bat, I didn't think it had the height to even clear the fence. Shows you how much I know. That thing was a laser shot that just kept going and going and going. Wow, that was impressive.
Ready now, Sean Brown. He'll try and lead things off here in inning number 9.
Intent behind that pitch. I'm not saying he was trying to hit him, but when you're facing a guy like this, you don't want him to get too comfortable in that batter's box.
And he jumps on this one. It's high and deep to center. Gone to lead off the inning. Solo shot to right center. Number 31 for him on the season. And it's given the Royals a 3-1 lead.
The bullpen is going to have to take care of business in the bottom half of this inning, but they're going to be able to throw a lot freer that they've got that extra run to play with. Insurance runs are always huge. Has 3 pitches that he brings into his mix, and if he has all of them working, he has a chance to be really solid. A good pitcher, but he needs command of all 3 of his pitches.
To the yard every day, ready to go.
The 1-2. Swung on and crushed. Everyone just stands there and watches it fly. So a solo shot here to left center field. 32 now for the season. And the Royals are on the board first. It's 1-0.
That's what I love about baseball. The pitch before, he looked absolutely foolish, but he gathered himself, stayed with the plan, and the next pitch he goes yard. Every pitch is another chance.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Sean Brown.
Sean Brown.
First delivery to him on the way. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. Gone all the way into the upper deck. A solo shot here to left. Number 33 on the year, as the Royals have climbed back to tie things at 2.
Well, it's not too surprising to see him go bridge here. 2 outs, base is empty. That's when you see a guy change their approach, and they just swing for the fences, trying to make the inning after all, and that's exactly what he did right here.
Stepping up now, Sean Brown. He'll get to take his
The
first
shortstop.
cuts here.
Sean Brown.
Here comes the first pitch. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Oh my! It's gone! Santa Maria! So a solo shot here to left center field. 34 home runs now on the year, and the Royals have cut the deficit now to 2-1.
Saying that the harder you throw, the farther it goes. How about this? Good fastball, and this ball is absolutely tattooed. See you later.
Striding in once again, Sean Brown. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. He's in right now. The 1-2. Here's a fly ball, well hit. Naquin racing back, still going back. Unbelievable. A home run. I don't believe what I just saw. I don't believe what I just saw. Solo shot to right center. Number 35 now on the season. As they get on the scoreboard here, it's 5-1.
To get your first hit of the game, you might as well do it with a bang. He thought he could squeeze one past him, but he thought wrong.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Sean Brown, 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, not his game so far. He's such a good hitter. We all kind of expect him to pick up 2 or 3 hits most of the time. That's not really how baseball works, though. Well, one thing about him, he's an absolute grinder at the plate. You can pretty much count on him battling at the plate every chance he gets.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And it's gone as they add still another. So a solo shot here to left center field. Number 36 on the year for him as they open it up to 6-2 now.
Well, when it left its bat, I didn't think it had the height to even clear the fence. Shows you how much I know. That thing was a laser shot that just kept going and going and going. Wow, that was impressive.
So stepping in, Sean Brown. He's going to lead things off in
Now
their
batting,
half of the ninth as they try to avoid the dreaded shutout.
It's never a good feeling to get
Swung on and crushed. Everyone just stands there and watches it fly. It's a 2-run two-run shot to straightaway left. Home run number 37 on the year. And the Royals draw closer here. It's now a 4-2 ball game. Well, partner, this one might not be over yet as the lead has shrunk to just 2 now as they continue to chip away at the plate. Sean Brown. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something.
It's the first strike.
Hey, he's done an amazing job of settling down. 2 innings ago, I thought they were going to run him out of here. But now he's close to posting 2 shutout innings as a response.
Swung on, hit in the air, and deep. Got a chance, and gone! Two-run shot to straightaway center. 38th home run of the season for him. And it's now 5-3.
Yeah, and that's what you call a dream scenario or an absolute nightmare, depending on your viewpoint. A power pitcher on the bump and a power hitter at the plate. A plus B equals see you later. It's simple math, folks.
Ready to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time.